Hi, how you doing? My name is Suraj Patel. I am going to go over two types of radio communications, but more deeply into CDMA versus GSM. My partner Ali Gadari has gone over the GSM in his recent YouTube video, and I'll be going over CDMA technology. The CDMA technology is known for code division multiple access. It uses a spread spectrum technology with the use of different codes to separate between different stations, or users rather than different frequencies. A key element in the CDMA radio communication technology is that it has a form of transmission known as direct sequence spread spectrum, also known as DSSS. This is known for multiplying data being transmitted by a noise signal. The noise signal is a pseudo-random sequence of 1 and -1 noise at a frequency much higher than that of the original signal. This direct sequence spread spectrum is in a form of transmission that looks very similar to a white noise over the bandwidth of the transmission. However, once received and processed with the correct descrambling code, is it possible to extract that required data. When transmitting CDMA spread spectrum signal, it requires data signal to be multiplied with what is known as a chip code or spreading. This is a result of a data stream that has a higher data rate than the data itself. Often the data is multiplied by using an XOR gate. Each bit in the CDMA spreading chip is much shorter than each information bit. The spreading sequence or chip sequence has the same data rate as the final output from the spreading multiplier. This rate is called chip rate and is often in the units of M chips per second. The baseband data stream is then modulated on a carrier, and this way the overall signal is spread over a much wider bandwidth than if the data had been simply modulated on the carrier. This is because the signal with high data rate occupies wider signal bandwidth than those with low data rates. To decode a signal and receive the original data, the CDMA signal is first demodulated from the carrier to reconstitute the high-speed data stream. Then it is multiplied with the spreading code to regenerate the original data. When this is finally accomplished, then only the data that was generated with the same spreading code is regenerated. All the other data that is generated from different spreading code streams is ignored. Using CDMA technique, it is possible to transmit several sets of data independently on the same carrier and then reconstitute them at the receiver or base without mutual interference. In this way, a base station can communicate with several mobiles on a single channel. Similarly, several mobiles can communicate with a single base station, provided that in each case an independent spreading code is used for each phone. The frequency bands used in the United States are as follows. GSM and IS-95 CDMA uses the cellular and PCS band. The cellular band uses 824 to 849 MHz and 869 to 894 MHz, while the PCS band uses 1850 to 1910 MHz and 1930 to 1990 MHz. The carrier frequency used is as follows. AT&T and T-Mobile USA use GSM radio communication, while Metro PCS, Sprint, and Verizon uses CDMA technology. Up to date right now is a 3G wireless going around the world. Sprint and Metro both use 1900, while Verizon uses 800 1900. But the 4G for Verizon has a 700 plan to be used, while the Sprint has a 2500 and 1900 G block of megahertz to be used. To sum up CDMA technology, it uses a specific digital modulation spread spectrum, which spreads the voice over a very wide channel in pseudo-random fashion. The receiver undoes the randomization to collect the bits together and produce the sound. Some advantages of CDMA is follows. The capacity of CDMA's biggest asset. It can accommodate more users per megahertz of bandwidth than any other technology. CDMA consumes less power and covers large areas, so cell size in CDMA is larger. CDMA is able to produce a reasonable call with lower signal levels. CDMA uses soft handoff, which reduces the likelihood of drop calls. CDMA variable rate voice recording reduces the rate being transmitted with speakers not talking. Some disadvantages is the breathing of a base station, where coverage area shrinks on the road. Thank you for listening to my video and have a nice day.